Hi, Mr. Load here. Wanted to share the learning for the computing lesson on Monday, the 22nd of February 2021. Our walks are to understand how to read and respond to emails, and also understand when it is safe to download attachments. Okay, now this is a new unit, and it's called We Are Detectives. Okay, we'll talk about that in a second. These are the aims of the unit. To understand that email can be used to communicate, develop skills in opening, composing, and sending emails, to gain skills in opening and listening to audio files on the computer, to use appropriate language in emails, to develop skills in editing and formatting text in emails, to be aware of online safety issues when using email. So, what is a detective? A detective is someone who can solve mysteries by collecting evidence and interviewing people. Now, what I would have done if you in school was I would have talked you through replying to an email, but what I've done for the activity is just shared emails between myself and Mrs. Ryan. Okay, so when you're back at school, we'll talk a bit more, and also next week I can show you on where you're going to use Purple Mash to send emails to people. Okay, and we'll talk a bit more about that, how to compose one. Okay, and reply. So, we'll just talk it through as best we can. On the top of an email, you normally get who it's from, who it's to, a CC if they've included someone else in it so they can see it, and what the subject is. Under that, you might get an attachment area. Okay, your adults, grown-ups might share this with you. So, to start off with, normally you do a dear to whoever it's from. Whoever it's to. Dear Year 2 students, I really need your help to solve a mystery. Yesterday, I brought in a chocolate cake for a staff meeting after school. I left the cake on a plate in the staff room at 3:30 p.m. When I went back for the meeting at 5 p.m, the cake had disappeared. All that was left was the plate, with a few crumbs on it. Can you please let me know as soon as possible whether you can help me solve this mystery? Yours sincerely, Mrs. Ryan. Now, of course, I knew we'd all want to help with this mystery, so I replied. So this time it was from me, on behalf of Year 2, to Mrs. Ryan. And the subject is still Mystery of the Missing Cake, because that's what it's all about. Now, of course, it was safe for me to reply to Mrs. Ryan because I know who Mrs. Ryan is. That's one important thing to remember. Dear Mrs. Ryan, I know that Year 2 would be more than happy to help you. Would you be able to send us some information so we can help? I'm sure that we'll be able to crack the case. Yours sincerely, Mr. Loader. So this is the email that we had in response. So obviously it was from Mrs. Ryan, it was to Year 2. She knew it was safe to respond to us because she knows me, doesn't she? The subject is information to help solve the mystery of missing cake. Dear Year 2 students, thank you so much for offering to help me solve this mystery. I have some information that may help you. 6 people were near the staff room after school yesterday. They all had an opportunity to take the cake. I have created a fact file which might help you identify the culprit. I have given this to your teacher. 2 witnesses, Witness A and Witness B, who's Miss Robinson, have come forward with information. Witness A was walking past the staff room window at 4:45 p.m. yesterday and saw someone in the staff room. I've recorded what she told me. The audio file is attached to this email. I have not had time to speak to Miss Robinson, so you'll need to contact her about the case. Good luck. Let me know how you get on. Yours sincerely, Mrs. Ryan. Now we'll talk about contacting Miss Robinson next week. Okay. On the next slide, these are our 6 suspects. So we're being detectives, remember, and we've got to figure out who it is using the clues. And then on the next one, we've got the audio file. Sorry, it stopped. Okay, hopefully you could hear that. If not, it is attached on the PowerPoint. So, of course, I was okay downloading that attachment, that sound file from Mrs. Ryan because I know who Mrs. Ryan is and I know it's safe. Okay, but obviously, if someone put an attachment in an email and I didn't know them, then I wouldn't download that attachment. Okay, now this links in with the main learning. So we've got be smart. Now we've talked about the SMART rules before. Be smart with a heart. So you might want to go to this website, look at their website. Okay, it's ChildNet, and then it tells you or reminds you that S is for safe, M is for meet, A is for accepting, R is for reliable, T is for tell, B smart with a heart. Okay, so look at those, and then on the next slide, I've attached some videos. They are from ChildNet, but they're really helpful videos that will help you understand what's important to complete the learning activity. So there is an activity on Purple Mash. You'll have to go to Purple Mash. It's a to-do. It's called downloading software. So you've got to reply to Jamie, and that's good practice using an email. Do you think you should have followed the instructions of the email that he received? Okay, so you've got to reply to him and give him your advice. Okay, was it right to accept the download? Okay, and then the Fly High challenge is to write a guide on when it is safe to respond to an email and when it is safe to download an attachment. You could always do this as a post if you like. Okay, and then finally, the plenary. Discuss the Purple Mash activity with a partner or an adult. What information would you give to someone if you were to tell them about responding to an email or downloading a file from someone you didn't know? Okay, thank you. I hope you found that helpful. Bye.